In this video, I'm going to give you another example of plotting a straight line. So this is our blank graph. Remember, x is always the one that's going across the horizontal, and the vertical is always the y-axis. Okay, so let's try and plot this this line here. So we are trying to plot this. So the first thing we do is try and create the table. So bear with me. So let's try and create a table. So x would be here, y would be here. Okay. Now create lots of points on here. Hang on. So this could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 4. Hang on. It's quite ugly here. Hang on. 4 here, 5, 6, and so on. We could enter the negative realm. So -1. -2, -3, and so on. Okay. So when x, so now we've got to put we've got to, so this here represents x. We've got to put the x, the 0 into the x, and then let's see what the y value will be. So put 0 into the x. So when you put 0 into the x, then this thing here means it's 3 times 0. 3 times 0, that's 0. So we can forget about this. 0 minus here, -4. 0 minus 4 would be -4. So hang on. So the whole thing here would be minus 4. Okay. So now let's jump to the next one. So the next one, well, put 1 into the x. Okay, so when you put 1 into the x, this whole thing here, 3 times 1 will be 3. Now 3, and then you've got a minus 4. 3 minus 4 will be -1. So this here would be -1. Okay, so hang on, let's try and plot this. Hang on, let's try and plot this here. Sorry. Let's. Hang on, I'm trying to do something clever, but it's not working out. Okay. So here, let's try and plot this here. So when x is 0, so what that means is well, you got to think, when x is 0, what does that mean? Well, x is the thing that's going left and right. When x is 0, so where's x along here? Well, when x is 0, 0 is right here. Okay. So when x is 0, when x is 0, y will be -4. So when the left and right is 0, which is along here, y will be -4. So this would be our first point. Because if you think about it, when x is 0, well, x is the thing that's going left and right here. When that is 0, well, 0 is right here. Okay, so when x is 0, it means when the left and right here, this is x moving along. When x is 0, is somewhere right here. Okay, so y, well, y you got to go down 4 because it's saying when x is 0, y will be -4. Okay, so that this here would be our first point. Now let's jump to the second point here. The second point, when x is 1. Y is -1. So when x is 1, y will be -1. So our second point will be here. Okay. Now let's try and work this out now. Now we've got to put the 2 into this x here. So let's put the 2 into the x. So 2 the 2 here goes into the x. So 3 times 2 will be 6, and then we've got a -4. So this will be it would be 6 minus 4 would be -2. Sorry, 6 minus 4 would be 2. Okay. So let's try and plot this here. So when x is 2, y will be 2. So when x is, so what this means is when x is 2, so that's somewhere along here. Y will be 2, so it'd be right here. Okay, so bear with me. So when x is 2, y will be 2. So this here would be your next point here. Okay. Now let's jump to this one here. When x, so now we've got to try and put this 3 into this x here. Okay. So well, 3 here times a 3 here, that would be 9. 9, take away the 4, take away this 4 here, take away 4 here, would be 5. Okay, so the overall answer would be 5. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So when x is 3, y will be 5. So what that means is when x is 3, y will be 5. So it will be up here. So this will be our next point here. Okay. Let's hang on. I'm trying to do too many things. Hang on. Sorry. So here we could go on, but we could go on forever if we wanted to. So let's go into the negative realm now. What happens when we enter the negative realm? Okay, so what that means is when we are over in this on this side here, what will happen? So hang on. So let's put the minus one into this x here. So 3 times minus 1 will be minus 3. Okay, now minus 3, we've got a minus 4. So minus 3 minus 4, that would be minus 7. So this thing here would be minus 7. So what that means is, hang on, let me clear this. So what that means is when x is minus 1, y will be minus 7. Okay, so let's go up here. Hang on. So when x is minus 1, y will be minus 7. So when x is this is when x is 0. X minus 1 will be here, and y will be minus 7. So it's all the way down here. So our next point will be here. So now you can see this. Well, you can see a line here. You can actually draw a straight line. Hang on. Let's draw a straight line here. So here, there, you can draw a straight line and it crosses everything. And you can keep on extending this this graph if you wanted to. You can keep on extending it all the way up here. Okay. Well, basically we've just drawn our line here. So this is our graph here. We can label this this line as y equals 3x minus 4. Yeah. So if you look at this here, this number here, don't worry about this bit, but I just want to point something out here. This minus 4 is actually where it crosses where it crosses this line here, the y-axis, and this here, this tells you the steepness of. Well, don't worry about this bit here. This here is what's called a gradient. It tells you how steep something is. Okay, but don't worry about this bit here. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. The last bit. So as long as you've got your straight line here, and then you can label it as y equals 3x minus 4. Okay. So create a table like this, and then you can start plotting points on the graph, and then join up all the points. Okay.